Most smart people don't get fired for being wrong. They get fired for being right at the wrong time, in front of the wrong person, in the wrong tone. And the strangest part is they never see it coming. They sit in the exit interview confused because, in their head, they were the most competent person on the team. There's a pattern psychologists have studied for decades, a pattern that explains why high IQ employees often plateau, get passed over, or quietly let go, while less talented coworkers climb. Robert Cialdini built an entire career on the principles behind it. And once you see them, you can't unsee them. 3 specific mistakes, all invisible to the people making them. Picture this: a senior analyst at a mid-sized firm, top performer, solves problems nobody else can, catches errors in reports nobody else even reads. Last week, he was let go. His replacement is technically worse at the job, slower, less precise, but somehow promoted. The analyst calls it politics. He calls it luck. He calls it unfair. But here's what they don't tell you. It wasn't politics, it was 3 specific behaviors he didn't know he had. Mistake 1. They make their boss look stupid. Smart people correct things. It's reflex. A wrong number in a slide. A flawed argument in a meeting. They jump in to fix it, thinking they're being useful. They're not. Cialdini's liking principle is brutal here. People promote and protect those they like, not those who are correct. Every time you publicly correct your manager, you are not winning the room. You are signing a slow exit. The brain doesn't separate "you embarrassed me" from "you are a threat." But here's the part that should disturb you. Mistake 2. They refuse to play the credibility game. Smart people believe their work speaks for itself. It doesn't. Never has. From the same body of research comes the authority principle. Perceived signals like tone, posture, and certainty control how people interpret your ideas. The same pattern shows up across decades of workplace status research. Confidence outweighs correctness in how people read your output. Smart people skip the signaling, then wonder why their ideas keep getting credited to someone else in the next meeting. Mistake 3. They explain everything. This one stings. Smart people love sharing how they think. They write detailed onboarding docs. They explain their full process to anyone who asks. Psychologists call this a violation of the scarcity principle. The moment your method is fully known, you are replaceable. The colleague you trained last quarter doesn't need you anymore. The framework you taught your boss gets handed to the new hire. You traded mystery for clarity, and the market punishes that trade. Watch yourself. The next meeting you sit in, count how many times you correct someone, even silently in your head. That reflex is the first mistake firing. The next time you write a message at work, notice if you start with, "I think maybe," or "I'm not sure, but..." That hedge is the second mistake firing. The last time you onboarded someone, did you hand them everything? Every shortcut, every framework, every nuance? That generosity is the third mistake firing. You'll catch yourself doing all 3 this week, not because you're flawed, but because your brain is wired for accuracy in a system that rewards perception. Here's the truth nobody told you. Workplaces don't reward intelligence. They reward people who manage how their intelligence is perceived. The ones who survive aren't the smartest in the room. They're the smart ones who figured out the rules nobody wrote down. People like you, the observers, the pattern noticers, the ones who think too much, usually figure this out 5 years too late. The ones who figure it out by year 2 run the company by year 10. Being right is not the same as being safe. The smartest people in the room learn that lesson last. If any of this felt uncomfortably specific, you're one of us, the ones who finally see the system. There's another pattern they never tell you about. Why intelligent people sabotage themselves in interviews. That one's darker.